everybody, this is Lise from Fallen Misfits, and we have now finished War 143. So as you see, we did a 35-man war and we managed to get 104 star out of 105, and we were so excited, really hoped that we were going to be able to get a perfect war, but unfortunately there's 1 star we didn't manage to get. So if you look at what we did to their bases, we managed to get 3 star on every single Town Hall 10, and there's 1 Town Hall 9 we didn't manage to get, but other than that it's 3 star across Town Hall 7, 8 and 10. Unfortunately, I mean, that last star, it's not really that the base was very strong, it's more that we focused on getting the stars on the Town Hall 10, and unfortunately we ran out of attacks to be able to get that last Town Hall 9. So I'm going to show you a few attacks. The first one is going to be the attack on number 1 that our clan leader Bilatron did, and it's actually a LaLoon attack. So he started by going in with a golem tanked by a giant to start with, to try to get into that compartment to get the air defense as well as the archer queen. So he goes in with his golem, break the walls with wall breakers, clean up the sides for funneling, and then he waits patiently for all the clan castle troop to come out and use a light spell to be able to take all of these out. And only then, once the funnel is nicely created, he can send in his heroes. The archer queen as well takes the jump and moves on to that next compartment, which really helps, allows him to take her out very quickly. And he kind of still has heroes with a good level of health at that point, so he waits a little bit for the archer queen to clean up the archer towers on the side before starting his LaLoon attack. And once this is done, he's got kind of taken out like all that side of the base, and he can start in his LaLoon. So he puts down his lavas, puts down his loons, and he doesn't use a rage at that point because he wants to keep the rage to access quickly the infernos once his attack gets to that stage. So he's gonna use like a clockwise motion in the way he's gonna deploy his loons. So he puts the rest of his loons down, and as he gets toward that inferno, then he starts to put down his rage as well as his freeze, so that the loons get an access fairly quickly the inferno towers. So everything goes in well. He still has a second freeze that he can use to not get too much damage from that multiple inferno. He has kept and held back 1 last lava hound, and also a few loons. And so as soon as he takes down that last air defense, he's in a great place. It's all a matter of getting that last whiz tower, and really it's not doing any damage to his lava. So he's in a great place, and he gets really lucky because that last air mine that's gonna come out allows his lava to bust, and therefore it really helps with cleanup. He's got pups all over the place. He still has a certain number of loons, and it's just a very nice attack, very nice to see, specifically as these attacks are hard when you don't have max level heroes. So executing them well and getting the 3 star is really nice to see. So that was the attack on number 1. Let's now move on to a hog attack done by Mukesh, who's one of our great high up Town Hall 8, and he's absolutely amazing at doing these hog attacks. So he actually attacked the highest Town Hall 8 in this war. And so he identified early on that there was a risk of having giant bombs near the right side of the base, and so he's trying to get double duty with a few hogs to start with to take out the cannon as well as the mortar, and then be able to trigger potential giant bombs in that area. So he used quite a certain number of hogs there, but by doing that he gets a full pull and he gets to trigger 2 giant bombs. So a very, very good trade, very effective, and he can move on to his hog attack in a nice place. So he bunches up all the clan castle troops by making them move from one barb to another. Once they're nicely grouped up and he can easily put troops around them, he surrounds them with barbs, archers as well as wizards, and he deals with them very effectively. By the time all the troops are down, he still has 3 wizards, a few archers and a barb, which will be great later on for cleanup. So he sends in his hogs. He's got also level 5 hogs in his clan castle that he kept, obviously, and he can just now simply put down his heals in the right location, make sure the troops are well protected, and start to put down troops for cleanup behind his hogs in a moment to facilitate cleanup. So really a very, very nice attack, very well executed. I love to see those. I love to see the thinking and the planning in deploying the hogs, and also in pre-triggering giant bombs and dealing with the clan castle. So here it is. He only has 2 defenses left. That mortar can't do any damage anymore. He can just get down to that last cannon. He uses his BK on the enemy BK as well to take it down, so it doesn't cause a problem. Puts down the troops for cleanup behind, and it's just easy 3-star at that point. So congratulations, Mukesh. I love that attack. Thank you. Let's clean it up, speed it up, sorry, so that it gets done faster. Yep, here it is. Lovely 3-star. Right, so the next attack that we wanted to share with you is actually an attack again done by Trix, our Town Hall 7, who's getting better and better at getting 3 stars on stronger and stronger Town Hall 8. So a fabulous attack that we really encourage anybody who wants to get good at hogs, which is an amazing way, honestly, to get to learn is to learn as early as possible. So this is a typical hog base, to be honest, not much space inside the walls for giant bombs, and also this was a cleanup attack, so she knew that 2 of the giant bombs were at the bottom there, so she starts her attack by pre-triggering these giant bombs with barbs. Then the pull is very easy since the clan castle is positioned in a very stupid location, to be honest, so she can get all of those out with a few archers. She then drives all the troops towards the left, and as soon as they get nicely bunched up as well, she can surround them with archers as well as a few wizards, and deal with those very effectively, even though she only has obviously level 4 archers since she is Town Hall 8. As soon as those are taken out, she can then start to send in her hogs, as well as the hogs that she's got in her clan castle. She also deals with the BK in advance, because obviously she only has level 2 hogs, and so the BK can really damage her hogs. So very early on she deals with the BK, and only once that's done she can start to send in her hogs. All the defenses are nicely packed up, so she can position her heals in a good location, covering as many defenses as possible, and help to keep them alive as long as possible. Put down that 3rd heal. She's almost dealt with most of the defenses. At that point, there is really, under that heal, that archer tower goes down, and there's only these 3 defenses at the bottom left, and she's got tons and tons of hogs. So honestly, very well executed attack. That base was actually attacked by 2 Town Hall 8s before her, with level 4 hogs, and so we're very pleased to see how she's progressing, see the results of the attack she was able to conduct. And so here it is. Let's speed it up. It's just cleanup time now. So this is summary of War 143. We're now at War 144, and I'll post that summary very soon. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you find these attacks interesting, and see you all next time.